routes and parkways, whatever I was driving on, I kept switching like every 20 miles or so, coming out of Ann Arbor, and they all had construction. It was crazy, and so that delayed me. And then apparently I'm driving into rain, and she says it's raining by her, and then she has things to do this afternoon, so it's not gonna happen. But we are literally taking a rain check and gonna make up for it sometime soon. About Ann Arbor, it was wonderful, and I really just feel like a broken record because I feel like I say that about every place I stop. But no matter what, I'm in places for so short of a time that they exceed expectations, and then I always leave wanting more. So I really have had, like, even my not most favorite places, a positive experience. So I got to Ann Arbor on, what's today, Thursday? Tuesday evening, and I went out to dinner with my couchsurfing host. We went to like a local microbrewery, and they have a lot of really cool restaurants in Ann Arbor, like some ethnic foods, and then some, like New American. But this is just like right on University of Michigan's campus. Just seems like a really neighborhoody, classic Ann Arbor kind of place. So it was really nice to go, and they had an Oktoberfest beer, a local one, and so we both had one. And then I was starving. I like hadn't eaten lunch that day, and I hadn't eaten lunch in the sense that I hadn't stopped for lunch anywhere because, especially now that it's coming to the end, I like really don't want to spend money. But that doesn't mean I didn't eat. I ate like 2 granola bars and had my little protein shake, but that's only fulfilling to an extent, because then when like, I don't know, I think mentally you like crave real food, so that's what that is. And I don't know, so I was starving, and I got a deli pizza, and deli as in D-E-L-H-I. It was it had roasted vegetables and a cream sauce on it, like made from yogurt, I think, and it was spiced with it, common Indian spices. So it was delicious and probably like pretty heavy, but I was really hungry, so it was perfect, just what I needed. And then we sat there talking for a while. My host was a school teacher at a Detroit school.
In 1.1 miles, keep left.
Sorry about that. She teaches kindergarten. So she was a little bit older than I am, but really easy to relate to. I think as I'm getting older, like, it never ceases to amaze me to just come to the realization that adults are people too. And I know that sounds kind of stupid, but when you're younger, you feel like grown-ups have it figured out, and like they don't deal with the same things that you deal with, and like they don't understand you and you don't understand them, and this and that. And then
keep left.
I don't know, when you get into like your 20s and you start to kind of be a grown-up, pretending at least, you can have like legitimate, I feel like I have more and more, I have like legitimate conversations with people of all ages, and it's like, wow, like that's totally possible, and
continue
not that rare.
9.1 miles.
And I will continue 9.1 miles. This is my GPS. She is a pain in the ass and pisses me off because her voice is really annoying. But she has led me, well, from coast to coast. So, whatever. I appreciate her to an extent. And right now, oh, okay, I didn't even finish. And so then, the next day, what did I do? I walked around University of Michigan's campus. I stopped by the African American house again. Not again, but a African American house again. And met some of the girls. They were really sweet. And then I walked around the arboretum. Just like an outdoor forest garden. which is beautiful. It's part of the campus. I walked around Main Street and Keytown, I think the little area is called. Super cute. Like, that's where they have the farmers market on Saturdays. And then it started to get rainy, but it was fine because I was really productive as far as what I got to see in the morning. And then I, like, nestled into a local coffee shop and got a latte and got to work. Applied for a couple of jobs. Heard back from a few. So that's great. Not even being sarcastic, even though it sounded that way. And then met Miss Claire from a Fresh Dill for dinner. And we went to Sabah, which is a vegetarian restaurant in Ann Arbor. I think it's been there for a while. And I was like really excited to try it. But I got the Thai stir fry and she got the cilantro lime stir fry because they were both just sounded really good to us. So then we like wanted to split it. Unfortunately, very disappointing. Mine had no flavor whatsoever. And it was supposed to have been flavored with coconut milk, and they must have evaporated all the coconut milk because I swear to God it was not creamy. It was like just vegetables and brown rice. And then hers did have flavor, but it was very like ginger heavy. It was just like kind of weird. So, and they had peanuts on hers too. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, an meal. We did get wine, and the wine was pretty good, but even the wine was not this world. Thankfully, her and I hit it off, in my opinion, I think. And I was really excited to meet her because we had been planning on rooming together in Chicago for the Healthy Living Summit, and then she couldn't make it last minute. So I had wanted to meet her for a while because I feel like we have a lot in common. And we definitely did have a bunch to talk about. She was so sweet and sent me home with cookies that I have, like they're in the back, so I can't really show them to you, but I'll show you a picture. Because they're huge and I've tried them and they're delicious. They're so good. So thank you so much, Claire. They're really yummy. And she was telling me she was trying to think of what she would want if she was on the road, and she's like, chocolate, so she made cookies. Oh, so cute. And then I met my couchsurfing host and a few of her friends from couchsurfing at Linology. It's a wine bar, totally up my alley. And I just had a glass because they had been there for a while. And that was my night. And now it's raining. I knew it would. I'm headed to Pittsburgh. It's actually supposed to be raining there too, so I don't know how much of the city I'll be able to photograph, because it'll probably be really dreary and ugly, unfortunately. But I might go to a few museums, because like I'm not going to waste my afternoon there, and I do want to see some of what Pittsburgh is. So I guess outdoor activities were for yesterday, and indoor are for today. And then I have a super exciting vlogger meetup that I can't wait. And then I'm going to Syracuse